Hello student, myself Nimesh Prabhakar. Welcome to Antenna and Propagation lecture series. In my previous lecture, I start new chapter number 11, lens antenna. So in that lecture, we have discussed some important properties of the lens antenna, like the types of the lens antenna, zoning. Now in this lecture, we also discuss about the lens antenna. So we start with the metal plant lens antenna. To make the lens lightweight and artificial or the metallic dielectric is used for the lens. If we compare the composition of the ordinary dielectric, which is non-metallic, and artificial dielectric, which is metallic, we can say that the non-metallic dielectric consists of molecular or microscopic size, while artificial metallic dielectric is made up of metal particles of the microscopic size. You can see here the particles of spherical type are arranged in the three-dimensional array as shown in this figure. Consider that the unchanged conducting sphere is placed in an electric field E, which induces positive and negative charge on the metal sphere. It is equivalent to the dipole where the point charge is plus q and minus q separated by distance l. This dipole is electric dipole with a dipole moment q into n. Now we assume the R is very greater than L. The potential due to dipole is given by V is equals to QL cos theta upon 4 pi epsilon 0 R square. So this is the equation for the potential of the dipole. Now let P be the polarization of the artificial dielectric. Then it can be expressed in terms total charges as P is equals to NQ into dl. Here the N is indicate the number of sphere per cubic meter. Now the electric flux density is D is equals to epsilon into E, or we can simply write as a epsilon 0 E plus P. So now from this equation we can write the epsilon is equals to epsilon 0 plus P upon E. In equation number 3, we are substituting the value of P from the equation number 2. So we get epsilon is equals to epsilon 0 plus, instead of P we have put the value of the P, NQ dot dl upon E. Now from uniform field, the electric potential is given by V is equals to integration 0 to R E cos theta dr. So we can simply write this as a minus ER cos theta when we solve this term, where this theta is the angle between the radius and the field vector. Then outside sphere, the potential is given by V0 is equals to minus ER cos theta plus QL cos theta upon 4 pi epsilon 0 R square. So this indicate V0 is indicate the potential of the outside of the sphere. If the radius of the sphere be A, then the sphere, the potential is given by 0 is equals to minus EA cos theta plus QL cos theta 4 pi epsilon 0 A square. Now we simplify this equation. So we can write this QL cos theta 4 pi epsilon 0 A square is equals to EA cos theta. Now we can write, when we simplify this, as QL upon E is equals to 4 pi A cube into epsilon 0. So in the left hand side and right hand side, the cos theta is cut. So we get finally this equation. Now putting the value of the dipole moment per unit applied field, we get epsilon is equals to epsilon 0 plus n 4 pi A cube into epsilon 0. Here the epsilon is nothing but epsilon 0 into epsilon r. We know that. So we use this property. So we can write, instead of the epsilon, we have put the epsilon 0 into epsilon r is equals to epsilon 0 1 plus 4 pi Na cube. We have taken the epsilon 0 common from the right hand side term. So we get epsilon 0 in the left hand side and epsilon 0 in the right hand side is the cut. So we can get epsilon r is equals to 1 plus 4 pi Na cube. Now, the effective relative permeability of the artificial dielectric is given by nu r is equals to 1 minus 2 pi Na cube. So this is the equation for the permeability of the dielectric, artificial dielectric. Hence, the refractive index of the artificial dielectric with conducting sphere is given by n is equals to under root nu r epsilon r. So we can simply write the equation as under root of 1 minus 2 pi Na cube into 1 plus 4 pi Na cube. So we have put the value of the nu r and epsilon r. Note that if the relative permeability of the artificial dielectric medium is unity, then the refractive index is given by n is equals to epsilon r. So we write only epsilon r term. So is equals to under root 1 plus 4 pi Na cube. So this case is possible when the refractive permeability of the artificial dielectric medium is 1, or we can say unity. Now E-plan metal plate lens antenna. So here this figure indicates the E-plan metal plate lens antenna. Consider that TE10 mode wave is propagated through the two parallel conducting plate of infinite extent. The guide wavelength is denoted by lambda g. Then the guide wavelength lambda 0 through the expression is 1 upon lambda g square is equals to 1 upon lambda 0 square minus 1 upon 2a square, where a is the spherical spacing between two plates. So a is indicate the spacing between these two plates. The phase velocity of wave in the rectangular is given by Vp is equals to C lambda g upon lambda 0. Now consider that the wave propagates between a two parallel plane separated by as shown in the figure. The effective refractive index is given by n is equals to C upon Vp. We have the value of the Vp, so we put the value in this equation. So we can write C upon lambda, C upon C lambda g upon lambda 0. So we get n, that means refractive index is nothing but the lambda 0 upon lambda g. Now we multiplying both the side of the equation by lambda 0 square. So we get lambda 0 square 1 upon lambda g square is equals to lambda 0 square upon 1 upon lambda 0 square minus lambda 0 square into 1 upon 2a square. So finally we get lambda 0 by lambda g square is equals to lambda 0 upon lambda 0 square minus lambda 0 upon 2a square. So when we simplify this, we can write the lambda 0 upon lambda g is equals to under root of 1 minus lambda 0 upon 2a square. And we give this equation as the equation number 4. But from the equation number 3, we can write for the refractive index n is equals to under root of 1 minus lambda 0 upon 2a square. The value of n is practically always less than unity. The spacing between the plate for which the refractive index becomes 0 is called critical spacing between the plate. To obtain the expression for critical spacing, we can write 0 is equals to under root of 1 minus lambda 0 upon 2a square. So we get a is equals to lambda 0 by 2. So this is the case for the critical spacing. The conversion metal plate lens consists metal plates which are concave in the space and arrangement. Such an arrangement is as shown in the figure. Now consider a plate which is on the axis of the lens as shown in the figure here. So we can write according to the equality of the electric path length, OPQ is equals to OAM from this figure. If L is the focal length, then we can write 1 upon lambda 0 is equals to R upon lambda 0 plus L minus R cos theta upon lambda g. Here this lambda g is indicate the wavelength of the wave in the lens. Lambda 0 is indicate the wavelength in a free space. Now we multiplying above equation by lambda 0. So we can write L equals to R plus lambda 0 upon lambda g into L minus R cos theta. But the ratio of the free space wavelength to the wavelength in the lens is the effective refractive index. It's nothing but the n. So we can write the instead of lambda 0 upon lambda g, we can write the n. So equation becomes L is equals to R plus n L minus R cos theta. So when we simplify this equation, we can write the L is equals to R plus n dot L minus nr cos theta. Now we take the L term in the left hand side. So we can write L minus nr is equals to R minus nr cos theta. Now we take L common from the left hand side and take R common from the right hand side. So we can write L 1 minus n is equals to R 1 minus n cos theta. So finally we get R is equals to L 1 minus n upon R 1 minus n cos theta. Now we discuss about the H-plane metal plate lens antenna. H-plane metal plate lens antenna can be achieved by arranging a stack of metal plate considering the origination of H or the perpendicular to E plane as shown in this figure. When the metal plates are arranged parallel to H plane, the velocity of the wave remains almost same but the path length decreases. Now to increase the path length or to limit the wave consisting, there are two techniques which are used widely. The first technique is to deform the plate so that the path length is increased as shown in this figure. And the second one technique is, in another technique, the plates are arranged in the slatting mode as shown in this figure. Considering that the metal plates are arranged in the slatting mode in front of the source as shown in the figure. According to the principle of the equality of electric path length, the condition to be satisfied is given by R is equals to L plus R cos theta minus L cos theta. Let n be the effective refractive index of the slant plate lens medium. Then we can write R is equals to L plus R cos theta minus L upon 1 by n. So when we simplify this equation, we can write R is equals to L plus N R cos theta minus NL. Now, for the further simplification, we can write R minus NR cos theta and L minus NL. So now we take R common from the left hand side. So we can write R 1 minus N cos theta equals to L minus NL. So finally we can write R is equals to N minus 1 up into L upon N cos theta minus 1. Now we discuss about the advantages and disadvantages of the lens antenna. So first we discuss about the advantages of the lens antenna. The aperture is not obstructed due to the feed and field support. Second one advantage is wrapping and twisting is possible without disturbing electric path length. Third one advantage is lens antenna can be used to feed at a point of the axis. Now there are some disadvantages. So first one disadvantage of this antenna is lens antenna are bulky. Second one is the design of the lens antenna is complicated. Now third one is disadvantage is compared with refractor, the lens antenna are expensive for the same gain and bandwidth requirement. So these are the advantages and disadvantages of the lens antenna. Now we discuss the application of the lens antenna. So first one application is, it is the most widely used at the microwave frequency range above 3000 MHz. For large bandwidth requirement, unstopped dielectric lens are used because its shape is not dependent on the wavelength. Next one application is for the narrow bandwidth application, the dielectric lens antenna are used. So here we complete lens antenna chapter. Thank you.